Você sabe o que é um rodolito?
Não.
What's a rhodolith? I have no idea.
I'd never heard of Rhodoliths before.
Vou nem arriscar.
So what is a rhodolith? Is it a plant or a coral or a rock? Well, it's a bit of all three. Rhodoliths are a type of coralline algae. They're made up of a layer of bright pink living tissue on a calcium carbonate skeleton. However, unlike coral, this tissue is made from plant cells. Rhodoliths live unattached to the seafloor, which means they roll around like tumbleweed in the ocean currents, eventually gathering together to form rhodolith beds. It has only recently been discovered that rhodolith beds are distributed from pole to pole in shallow coastal water to as deep as 250 metres. They are very slow growing, increasing in size by only millimetres per year, and are as old as dinosaurs. Despite the fact that these beds have existed for millions of years, we still don't know much about them. My name is Heather, and this is my incredible team. Daniel, our camera operator, filmmaker, and Brazilian legend, and Ramvar, our scuba expert and general guardian angel. To find out more about rhodolith beds, we headed to Fernando de Noronha, a small archipelago 345 kilometres from the northeast coast of Brazil. This incredibly biodiverse island is home to more than 1,500 species of plants and animals, with around half of them calling the crystal waters around the island their home. Here we met Marina Sissini, a leading scientist and underwater explorer studying the rhodolith beds of Fernando de Noronha, who is passionate about learning more and educating people about these incredible living stones.
Eu sou fascinada pelas ilhas oceânicas, elas são verdadeiros laboratórios naturais, né? Então, todas as nossas perguntas, hipóteses, elas são muito bem-vindas testadas aqui. Depois que eu entrei no mundo dos rhodoliths, eu me fascinei porque ninguém conhecia. E eu queria saber mais e mais e mais. Em um dos meus primeiros trabalhos em Noronha, eu tive o prazer de sequenciar uma região do DNA de um rhodolito coletado pelo próprio Darwin. O Darwin coletou esse exemplar há quase 200 anos atrás, para descobrir se os rhodoliths do Atlântico representam espécies iguais ou completamente diferentes daquelas do Pacífico e outras regiões do mundo, abrindo um horizonte completamente novo para a compreensão desses ecossistemas.
Rhodolith beds provide food and shelter for a vast range of flora and fauna, from the tiniest worm to apex predators. This creates an oasis of biodiversity on what would otherwise be a barren, sandy sea floor. A stingray and a jack travel over the beds together. This symbiotic relationship between the ray and fish shows them foraging for food tucked away amongst the rhodoliths. On another part of the bed, we see a large group of parrotfish grazing on the macroalgae which covers some of the rhodoliths. Parrotfish are a key species on reefs, keeping algal growth under control and dispersing plant seeds and sand in their poo. This simple act continues the life cycle of many plants and animals, including the rhodoliths themselves. One of the most incredible behaviours displayed on the beds is seen from this unassuming engineer. The malacanthus or sand tilefish spends a good part of his day gathering, rearranging and adding to his mounds of rhodoliths scattered across the beds. This behaviour has been shown to increase the numbers of other fish species living among the rhodoliths by providing additional shelter. Another amazing example of symbiosis in this place.
Infelizmente, a gente estuda os organismos que o ser humano tem algum interesse, né? Então, os rhodoliths ficaram para trás por muito tempo. Mas eu tenho certeza que, comunicando propriamente a riqueza e a importância dessas rochas vivas, a gente vai chamar a atenção das pessoas para a conservação desses ambientes.
In the following part, we find out what threats the rhodoliths are facing and what Marina and her team are doing to help combat them.